Have you ever felt like something changed in your relationship, but you couldn't quite explain it? She's still there. She still texts you. She still says she loves you. Yet somehow it feels different. The conversations feel colder. Your opinions seem less important. And the connection that once felt natural now feels forced. Most men believe relationships end when love disappears. But that's not usually what happens. In many cases, relationships begin to fall apart long before love is gone. The real issue is often something deeper. Respect. Because when respect starts fading, attraction often follows. And when attraction follows, emotional distance begins to grow. Today, we're going to explore 5 subtle signs that respect may be disappearing from a relationship. These signs aren't always obvious. In fact, many men ignore them for months or even years. Let's begin. Sign number 1, she constantly dismisses your opinions. Healthy relationships don't require two people to agree on everything. Disagreement is normal, but there's a huge difference between disagreement and dismissal. When a woman respects you, she may challenge your ideas, but she'll still consider them. She'll listen, she'll think, she'll engage. However, when respect starts fading, your opinions become background noise. You suggest something, she ignores it. You offer advice, she immediately rejects it. You express a concern, she treats it as if it has no value. Over time, this creates frustration. Not because you're always right, but because nobody wants to feel invisible. A relationship should be a partnership, and partnerships require both voices to matter. Pay attention to how often your thoughts are genuinely considered. That often tells you more than words ever will. Sign number 2, she publicly embarrasses you. One of the strongest indicators of respect is how someone treats you when other people are watching. Anyone can be kind in private. Character is revealed in public. Does she make jokes at your expense? Does she reveal personal information to embarrass you? Does she criticize you in front of friends or family? Many people dismiss these behaviors as humor, but repeated public humiliation isn't humor, it's disrespect. A supportive partner protects your dignity. They don't use it as entertainment. The healthiest couples understand something important. You can disagree privately, but you should never tear each other down publicly. The moment a relationship becomes a stage for embarrassment, respect is already under pressure. Sign number 3, she stops appreciating your effort. Human beings naturally value appreciation. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, everyone wants to feel seen. At the beginning of a relationship, appreciation often comes easily. She notices the little things, she thanks you, she acknowledges your effort. But when respect begins fading, appreciation often disappears first. Your effort becomes expected, your sacrifices become invisible, your consistency becomes taken for granted, and eventually, no matter what you do, it feels like it's never enough. This doesn't mean people must constantly praise each other. That's unrealistic. But healthy relationships contain gratitude. They contain recognition. They contain moments where both people feel valued. Without appreciation, resentment begins to grow. And resentment is one of the fastest ways to damage emotional connection. Sign number 4, she treats your boundaries as obstacles. Boundaries are not walls, they're guidelines for healthy interaction. Every emotionally mature person understands this. When you communicate a boundary respectfully, a respectful partner listens. They may not always agree, but they care enough to understand. However, when respect declines, boundaries become something to challenge, something to test, something to ignore. You say you dislike a certain behavior, she continues doing it. You express discomfort, she laughs it off. You explain your limits, she acts as though your limits don't matter. This creates a dangerous pattern because every ignored boundary sends the same message. Your feelings are less important than my preferences. Healthy relationships don't require perfect behavior, but they do require mutual consideration. And mutual consideration begins with respecting each other's boundaries. Sign number 5, she stops investing in the relationship. This is perhaps the biggest sign of all. Relationships survive through effort, not one person's effort, both people's effort. When respect is present, both partners contribute, both partners communicate, both partners try, but when respect disappears, one person often ends up carrying the entire relationship. You're the one initiating conversations, you're the one making plans. You're the one solving problems, you're the one trying to reconnect. Meanwhile, the other person slowly withdraws. not always intentionally, but noticeably. And eventually you start feeling alone while still being in a relationship. That's one of the loneliest experiences a person can have. A relationship cannot thrive when only one person is investing. It requires participation from both sides. Now, here's something important. Seeing one of these signs doesn't automatically mean your relationship is over. People go through stress. Life becomes complicated. Everyone has bad periods. The real concern is when these patterns become consistent, when they become normal, when months pass and nothing changes. Because patterns reveal more than promises. Anyone can promise improvement. Consistent behavior is what truly matters. The strongest relationships are not built on perfection, they're built on respect. Respect during disagreements, respect during difficult conversations, respect during stressful seasons of life, and respect when nobody else is watching. If you feel respect fading in your relationship, don't ignore it. Address it honestly. Communicate clearly. Pay attention to actions rather than excuses. And remember this: love may create a relationship, but respect is what keeps it alive. Without respect, even strong feelings eventually struggle to survive. If you found value in today's video, subscribe for more insights on psychology, relationships, confidence, and emotional intelligence. And here's a question for you. Which of these 5 signs do you think damages relationships the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.